Hello fellow Disney dreamers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Cress, a Disney girl through and through. Today we're going to be spending some time in a tiny little shop in the Kingdom of Corona from Disney's Tangled. Who else was thrilled to get the new bakery house skin from the premium shop? It's absolutely gorgeous. So I know that it's officially called a French bakery, but I decided to take a bit of a different twist with My Valley's bakery. Inspired by that adorable cupcake scene in Tangled, I decided to create a bakery in the Kingdom of Corona. If you love Disney, especially Tangled, please consider clicking on the button to subscribe. There's a lot more Tangled content coming to my channel soon, and I can't wait to share it with you. So let's start designing. I started off with two gorgeous wallpapers, that whimsical wallpaper from the Tangled collection and the Starry Damask wallpaper from Belle's Starlight Bundle. One of my favorite things about this new store update in Scrooge's is that we have an entire section for wallpaper and flooring. I am almost a day one player, but I was still missing giant holes in my wallpaper and flooring collections. But now, thanks to this update, everything's complete. I have them all. It's so exciting. These cute little windows are from the Cinderella collection. I thought that the cute little curtains were perfect for that cafe or bakery vibe. And the pillars are from the premium shop Kingdom of Corona collection. The idea of putting these here is to somewhat partition off the room. I wanted to create little sections and add a bit of dimension to the bakery. These cabinets are my favorite. Even though they're from Frozen, their deep warm brown color matches perfectly with the Tangled wallpaper. I opted not to go for a full kitchen, and instead I just used the antique furnace from the Touch of Arendelle Premium Shop bundle because it kind of looks like a bread oven. That means the bakers of Corona will be making their treats the old-fashioned way. This game has so many yummy treats that you can make, especially from the Eternity Isle recipes, so I really wanted to layer their displays so that I could feature as many of them as possible. Thankfully, the dining tables and the coffee tables are a different height from the cabinets, so it worked out perfectly. I wanted the room to feel cozy and inviting, like the visual equivalent of fresh baked bread or pastries. So for my color palette, I chose warm shades of brown, golden yellows, and soft pinks. And of course, I had to include Rapunzel's signature color, and also my favorite color, purple. This rug is so gorgeous. It's literally one of my favorite items in this game. I also couldn't resist adding those pretty sundrop cloches as well. Even though it's a bakery, I also wanted Corona villagers to be able to have a cozy space to go get coffee and tea along with their yummy baked goods. This Monsters Inc. coffee machine looks so vintage that it's just the perfect fit for the Kingdom of Corona. Next, I added in some foliage and small decor items before moving on to setting up chairs and tables. Okay, so I could not, for the life of me, find chairs that felt right in this room. I tried dark ones, but they were too dark and they just blended in with the brown cabinets and floors. Or I tried ones that were too ornate, or some that were too rustic. I just couldn't find the right fit. So I decided to use the Touch of Magic tool to make my own. I I really love the way they turned out. It took a bit of trial and error, but I managed to get them to mostly match the gold on the Beauty and the Beast tables I used. What do you think? Do you like them? As I was moving things around and tweaking, that's the moment I realized I forgot to buy another one of those tables from Scrooge's. But hey, that was pretty good this time. I only had to run back to Scrooge's to buy stuff one time. Usually, I'm running back and forth. Just a little tip, it's a great idea to do these ceiling decorations towards the end of your build or even the very last thing you do, since they get in the way if you're trying to place things afterward. These floating lanterns from the Star Path are so amazing. I literally squealed when I first saw them on the first page, I think it was, of the Star Path. And they look so good in this room. Well, they look good really anywhere in the valley. And since I basically never create a room without hanging vines from the ceiling, I decided to add those in too. I can't be the only one who goes nuts for these vines and puts them in all of their interiors. And when I'm placing them, I always rotate them to make sure that they look natural and not too uniform. Okay, so let's take a sec to talk about these game-changing shelves that you can craft if you've unlocked Eternity Isle. First of all, they're amazing. They add so much depth to a room when you're able to put things on shelves. The only drawback is they are so finicky. The mounting hardware gets turned around so it's facing out into the room if you don't put them up just right. And I could not get this one on the left to actually go into the corner. I don't know if it's some sort of glitch or what. So eventually I just gave up. I'd also like to say that I am so thrilled that we have more opportunities to get awesome doors, but I would love to see more options. Like, even the opportunity to change the color of the doors would be a game changer. So I won't bore you with watching me place all these bakery goodies on the tables, but the dropping process at 2 times the speed was a bit cathartic, so I left it in. And besides, look at how gorgeous all these goodies are. So bear with me as I drop some of these. See what I mean about these shelves? So frustrating. And there's my Kingdom of Corona bakery. If you've subscribed or you've liked or you've commented on my videos, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please consider clicking that button if you want to see more Kingdom of Corona things coming your way. In the meantime, enjoy the new update. I'll see you next time.